Hi everyone, this is Susie. So today we're going to be making a peas, potato, and cauliflower curry. And these are the ingredients we'll be using. I have some cooked potatoes and cauliflower, and I have some whole bunch of spices that I'll let you know what they are in a little bit. Some tomato, onion, serrano, cilantro, frozen peas, some ginger garlic paste, salt and pepper. So let's get started. Okay, I am heating a little bit of oil right here. Maybe it's like about a teaspoon or so of olive oil, and while that heats up, I'm just going to tell you the spices that I have right here on my plate. So I have half a teaspoon of each of coriander powder, turmeric powder, chili powder, garam masala, curry powder, and ground cumin. Okay? And then salt and pepper, of course. And we're going to start with half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and mustard seeds. So, can you see this? Okay. And you also have the option to do the ginger garlic paste or do the fresh ginger and fresh garlic, and you just chop it up really, really finely, okay? And I also have some reserved water from where I cooked my potatoes, and I just cooked about 2 cups of potatoes and 2 cups of cauliflower. And you can do it as, you know, as big or as small as you want, and as cooked as you like it also. And I just added some salt, and that was it, and I removed them so that they wouldn't overcook. So now I think we're just going to go ahead and add the seeds. And we're just going to wait for them to start popping, okay? Okay, it's been about 3 minutes and they're starting to pop, as you can hear. So now I'm going to add the spices. And I have about half a cup of white onion. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of the garlic paste, the ginger garlic paste. I'm going to add a little bit of water. Okay, so now I'm going to add the cauliflower. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. And now I'm going to add 1 cup of chopped tomatoes. And here I have half of a serrano. Okay, so I'm going to add some more of the water. And this just depends on how juicy you want it. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes. And 1 cup of frozen peas. my goodness, it smells so good. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I took out a few pieces of the potatoes and I just mashed it on the same little plate where I had the spices. I just mashed it and I'm going to return it just so that it kind of makes like a thicker sauce, almost like a gravy. And then I'm just going to mix that in there. So it's going to be a total of about 1 cup of the reserved water. And if you don't want it super spicy, you can leave out the serrano or you can leave out the chili powder because that is pretty spicy by itself. So, and now and you just, taste it for seasoning, for salt and pepper and things. And I'm just going to cover it up and let it cook for a few minutes, okay? Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and I'm just going to add some cilantro to this. And I'm going to turn it off. And the other thing I was going to say is that I would probably start with about half of the amount of spices that I told you because they might be a little bit too much if you're not really, if you don't like that much chile and Indian spices and stuff. So maybe start with less and then work your way up. Or maybe depending on the spices that you do like, you can add more of that and less of the ones that you don't. Like maybe if you like cumin, you can add a little bit more cumin. If you don't like the curry, then you can just add less, things like that. So you know what I mean. Okay, so it's ready to serve. Okay, you guys, so I gave it a try and it is really spicy. So what I did is I took a little bit on the side and I mixed it with some coconut milk, the one that comes in the can, which I had open. I already had an open jar. So I added a little bit of that because I've done that in the past when it gets a little too spicy. If I put too much chile or something, you just add some of the coconut milk to this and just give it a stir, as much as you like. And that gives it a little bit more sweetness to it. So, but I'm not going to add it to the whole batch because I'm making another dish with coconut milk and I didn't want to with the same ingredient. So I'm going to leave it like this, but it is really good. But like I say, start with less chile, with less of the spices. Okay, and then this I'm going to serve with some brown basmati rice and also some Ezekiel pita pockets because I think that most naan bread is it's not vegan. So I usually just have the pita pockets with it. I just, heat it up a little bit or put it in my toaster oven to warm up, and then I just, serve it with my rice and any other dish that I'm serving it with. But it's really good. I hope you guys give this one a try. It's really, really yummy. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.